My earliest recollection of my interest in music, I really think it goes back to before I started school and looking at TV and looking at early TV. And in the early days of TV, they used to do these things which they called, if I'm not mistaken, music shorts. And they would have like Nat King Cole Trio. I remember seeing George Shearing and Tora Panda, the guy from India playing the organ, and Les Paul and his wife, and Gene Krupa. And I think I saw some Gene Krupa footage as a child, and I think that's what really, kind of got me lit up, because I would watch these shorts like just I was glued to the TV watching them. So I think that was my early introduction to wanting to have music in my life. When did I become interested in performing? I think that happened for me. I know it happened. I don't think it happened for me when I was like in the 3rd grade. I was going to Lockwood School, elementary school out in East Oakland, and I was on the playground, and the school orchestra was setting up for an outdoor concert, and when they performed, my eyes just became fixated on the drumming section, because the cats were there. They had their white shirts on, their black ties and black slacks, and I said, man, that's what I want to do. I want to be, and it started with the open public school system, and I thank the Oakland Public now, because they're the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, because I had that wonderful opportunity to play music in the schools. That was awesome, and I thought that was really cool. But it started in the 3rd grade, looking at the drummers in that orchestra. What process do I go through with creating music and the lyrics? It varies, because an idea may come to me, a lyrical idea may come to me. It may come to me with just a title. See That Girl. Okay, See That Girl. Okay. Or I might hear a melody in my head, and I go to the piano and say, dum, bum, 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 bum. And in the midst of me, with that melody coming, I might hear the rhythm. So I might hear the rhythm and the melody at the same time, because I'm saying ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? Ba 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 boom boom ba ba ba. So now I got to feel, hey, that's kind of funky. Boom ba boom boom. Or it may come like that. It may come with the rhythm. Ain't got nothing to do with the melody or the title or the lyrics. It's just like boom, bow, boom, boom, bow, boom, bow. So it varies. It varies. It may be a title. It may be a melody, or it may be a rhythm. And out of those 3, it will bring everything else in. So it varies. The thing with creating, whoever's watching out there, I'll tell you this, up-and-coming writers or writers that are already in the game, never let anything go, okay? Nothing is stupid. You might get the stupidest melody to come in your head and you write, oh, that's dumb. Write everything down. Record everything. I got to the point now where if a melody comes to my head, it may come 5 o'clock in the morning. And that's why it's good to have a tape recorder. So, and have a couple of tape recorders. Keep one in your car if you can afford it. Keep one by your bed. Keep one in the bathroom. You know, and just, you know, I can't remember what writer I saw an interview of a lyricist, a songwriter, and he or she, I can't remember who it was, but they said they had tape recorders everywhere. So wherever they may be walking through the house, and you know, they may have an idea. They will always made sure there was a tape recorder somewhere around with a tape ready to go. So, but to answer the question, it comes a lot of different ways. It may come with a rhythm, it may come with a melody, or it may come with a title. You know, that's how it comes. You know. I see myself as on a mission, musical mission, to continue to grow as a musician. It's an ongoing thing. I really don't see myself as a jazz musician, as a R&B musician, as a funk musician. I'm really struggling to be a musician, and that's someone that can play any style of music that he's called upon to play. And if I had to put a title or a label on what I do, say that I am a groove merchant. That is someone that is constantly in search of the musical groove in whatever style of music he's playing, he or she is playing. There is a groove, there is a place, there is a spot, there is that choice spot in any style of music, be it classical, be it country and western, be it jump swing, jazz, be it Latin, Afro-Cuban, whatever. There is a spot. There is that choice spot where everybody comes that's really paying attention and really wants to find it. And once you found it, it causes a reaction, not only with the musician, and it infuses the music, and it affects the listeners and the dancers too. So I would, if I had to put a label on myself, that's what I would call myself, a merchant, a groove merchant. When someone in search of the musical groove. Great question. Advice to the young musicians coming up. Okay, I would say learn everything you can. Play as much as you can, anywhere you can. Stay around the great players. Get you a great teacher, somebody that you can relate to and that they can relate to you. And most importantly, be prayerful and make sure you love what you're doing. because to me, I think that's the most important thing, that you love doing what you're doing. Because if you love what you're doing, you're going to do it if you make money or you don't make money. You're going to love what you love doing it no matter what. You know, you love playing basketball. You go out every day with your boys. Y'all play basketball. Nobody paying you. You enjoy doing it. You know. So examine yourself, look at yourself, and make sure that that is there, that's in your heart, that you really love doing what you're doing. And just play as much as you can, wherever there's music, wherever you have the opportunity to play, or wherever you have the opportunity to listen. Wherever music's at, follow it. And keep your nose clean. Drugs is not happening. Alcohol is not happening. Leave that stuff alone. Don't even smoke. Because in this industry, you're going to have endurance, and you're going to have to be in some kind of shape to do whatever you do. Be a bass player, be a drummer, be a horn player, be a violin player, be a bassoon player, or whatever. Cello player, whatever. So stay healthy, so you will have longevity. Okay, so that's my advice to young and up-and-coming players.
Looking for a career in music, they get tips from the pros and a chance to sit in with them. It's sponsored by the Recording Academy, the Grammy people. Here's ABC7's arts and entertainment reporter Don Sanchez with The Beat.
These are the foundational tunes that they need to kind of get themselves started in the music business. It's hard. It's hard. It is rough. But with the
Hard here.
This is what it's all about. This is the real deal. This is what the gig is all about. Packing it up at the end of the night. The gig is over. Now I got to haul all this stuff in here. Watch. Is over. Everything is packed. I've done the dummy check. I'm on my way home. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's good to go. See you next time.